Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've opened up the pages of the book to be able to share poetry with you in this one final reading in honor of the community poetry open mic that would be going on at this time normally here in Austin, Texas. I'm going to share with you 4 poems from this book, Down in the Dirt, the Ice That Was. Try to show it off. It's difficult to see with the weird effects, but this is the ice that was. This is the January through April 2022 issue collection book from Down in the Dirt magazine, sponsored by Scars Publications. It was just recently released, and I thought I would share with you 4 poems from one section of the book for you. This first one is titled, "Village is Complete with a Community." They say it takes a village, but for what? Keeping a town together? Building roads and maintaining schools? The mundane to maintain versus sustain? But what about what's deep inside? What makes your soul flourish? Is it neighbors that you don't talk to since the village is complete? With a community, though, you're now surrounded by people like you, who function like you, who may share your ideas, or more importantly, share your drive. And no, the point's not to be surrounded by clones, but sometimes it helps you when you want to shut off your brain to know that you're not the only one. In a community, it's like you're planted with similar plants, not to steal your food or light, but to help you grow and be stronger for it. That's what a community is. It's all about that, you know. It's more than barter and trade to help you scrape by. It's about helping each other, and I'll end up growing more. Because in just the right community, that is where people can create the Garden of Eden. And what a beautiful garden it can be, where everything can truly grow. That was Village is Complete with the Community. And right next to it is a very tiny haiku that came with an Instagram image. I know that people on the Facebook feed can only see it in black and white, but I'll try to show a different version of it for you. This is Nature 1, a haiku. Wind whistles through trees, howling past rushing stream to foretell future storm. Inside this book, a little haiku that was called Nature 1, Roman numeral 1. And let me see if I can find it on a tablet. Just so that somebody could see it in color. I try to pull it up here for you. It comes in color, and it's kind of cool because it's a shot from, I believe, the Highlands and Galapagos Islands. Anyway, I'm just showing you pictures because when I've got something short that can also be released with an image via Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, I will do that. So you can always check that out online as well. I have 2 more poems that I would like to share with you. This first one, is titled Vegetarians, One Meal at a Time. And 2 more pages here, 2 more poems here. This is from Down in the Dirt. This is Vegetarians, One Meal at a Time. After watching the Super Bowl, I heard an astrophysicist explain that the Super Bowl was a bad day to be a chicken because many wings are eaten during the day. But the thing is, any day is a bad day to be a chicken, thanks to the slaughter the U.S. so embraces. Because in the USA, nearly 9 billion chickens are eaten per year. The math equates to 1 million chickens per hour. So much for my 23 years of being a vegetarian. More time than it takes to send someone to war to kill some human beings. But really, what difference do I make? I'm just one person, little old me. The non-violent one is trying to not make waves, asking what is the soup broth at every restaurant, searching for vegetables not laced in meat, which is often a lot to ask. So in the grand scheme of things, can I make a difference? Do I make a difference? I wondered. Until one man wrote to me to say that I do make a difference, one meal at a time. So, go ahead. Call this my nonviolent resistance. What a fitting term for all vegetarians. And you're right. Over the course of history, nonviolence really has made a difference in the world. So, just let me continue to fight my way. I'll let that have a little moment of silence. Yay. I was going to share one more poem with you, I believe. Yes, one more. Only one page in this book, so it's the last poem and it's on the last page of the section I'm going to read for you. And it is titled Order in the Chaos. Believe me, I understand the science to it all. I understand there is order in all the universe. So if people like order so goddamn much, why don't they appreciate seeing the way glass breaks into such beautiful patterns? Why don't they appreciate the order in the chaos? I see generic concrete blocks from the sidewalks, but I'm more fascinated with the cracks. Something uproots the system we humans try to make, leaving the deep, dark chasm, a place for microscopic monsters to hide, or maybe even a plant to seed, take root, grow. A glass vase may be beautiful for flowers, but the flowers dry and die, and stems go brittle. So, keep the stems around as a memory, and then throw that vase across the room, only to watch the shards break into tiny fragments. Suddenly, the beauty in the reflecting light is in shards. Be careful not to cut your hands on the glass, unless you're into that. But study the breaks. There is a rhyme to every tear. There is beauty in the way everything falls apart and dies. Stop wanting cookie-cutter perfection in everything. Life isn't that way. And that's exactly how it should be. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you've enjoyed these readings that I was able to share with you on the first Wednesday of the month in honor of the Tom Woodruff Poetry Open Mic Reading Space, mini feature space called Community Poetry, that was held at Half Price Books on North Lamar in Austin, Texas. It closed down due to the COVID. Things are starting to get back together. I do not know the status of this open mic, but in reverence to that space and reading around books, I thought I'd be around books for sharing poetry with you even when that open mic wasn't going on. So I hope everyone enjoyed that reading from the Down in the Dirt January to April 2022 issue collection book titled The Ice That Was. And I thought it was fun. I think the books are fun. People enjoy reading them. There are a lot of great writers in this and a lot of great pieces in this. Trust me, I've read them all. I edited this whole thing. So, if you want to check it out, you can go to Scars.tv to look up Down in the Dirt, or on the main page. Right now, since it's a brand new book, you will find The Ice That Was. Or you can find it on Amazon. I'm not trying to do an advertising thing. I'm just trying to give you all the heads up. I hope everybody enjoys being creative and sharing their soul like all these people in this book did. I hope everyone is remaining safe. If you can be vaccinated, I hope you have been. I hope everyone stays safe. I hope everyone is remaining creatively inclined. And thank you all so very much for listening. I look forward to listening to, hearing from, and sharing with you all very, very soon. Thank you all very, very much. Thank you.